In Gerard Fisher Stevens, the concierge of crime's longtime confidant and attorney, the BLACKLIST Season 10 episode titled The Night Owl, Red describes winking as Marv's final weapon. Red and a task force had worked together to capture a list of criminals in Marv's final act against Red in Season 9. The person who owns this list has a lot of power and can have a lot of influence. So far, it appears that Aram's vacation in New York is going well. He has jeans on. Additionally, he is leaving the Met with a bag from the gift shop. However, his peaceful Upper East Side day is disrupted when a beardless and untidy Red enters a taxi across Fifth Avenue acting as though he hasn't seen his old friend. Cooper, who is without a doubt playing cards with the content agents, needs to be contacted. Agnes can be seen listening in as Aram tells Cooper about his Red sighting as the apartment building across the street explodes. They jump to the absurd conclusion that simply because Red was nearby, he is to blame. They are not wrong. Cooper calls Dem Hisham Tawfik, who is happy to leave post-Gerard paperwork at the task force office in order to pick wrestler Diego Kladinov up from his group gathering to celebrate 311 days sober. The two of them arrive in Manhattan just in time to meet official Chen Yo from China. Because the apartment Red blew up is an annex of the Chinese consulate, law enforcement cannot enter it. But I think we can all agree that, especially when a firefighter finds a body in the rubble, our task force doesn't let a small thing like international law get in the way. While wrestler takes the laptop that belonged to the deceased woman, Yo contacts Wu Jan to inform him of the incident. Additionally, Wu Jan immediately concludes that Red is to blame. When you win a multinational criminal organization, you are held accountable for everything. The task force has returned to DC after a little more MTS to find master thief Jennifer Moores, also known as Maya Boding, who you may be familiar with from Season 8's The Fribourg Confidence and was clearly hired to steal something. However, when Dem finally contacts Red's new head of security, Chuck, he discovers that he has no idea where his boss is or whether or not he is back in the country. While Dem doesn't say it out loud, I will. Chuck, you don't do your job very well. Due to Aram's lack of technical expertise, Dem the endless Tashiro Aido, Alex Jumizu can assist with Moore's notebook. Ansu Lawson, Tashiro's mother agent, always follows him. She is appalled that Dem has joined the FBI and would rather receive cash payments. Before Cooper can stop his arguably illegal investigation and have judge pants, Toshiro rushes must retrieve data from the laptop. DOA learns that Moore intends to take Picasso's The Night Owl sculpture, which is kept in the art storage facility Lux International. Dem clearly knows a lot about Picasso, as the artist became obsessed with owls after finding a wounded one in his workshop. By the way, all of this is accurate. Check, I really like the idea that Dem spent a lot of time both ensuring Red's safety and teaching him about things like fine art. Montserrat in the British Caribbean is where Lux is located. Richard Deaver, Chris McKenna, Saya Malik, two Lux security personnel, and Yvonne Arge are present during Wrestler and Dem's discussion. Malik, do you think so? Yes, Malik played Agent Mira Malik, Parminder Nagra, in the first season, but he died in the show's first episode. In case you didn't already know, Saya is Mira's adult daughter. You've been watching the show for close to 10 years. She is also smart when she tells Cooper who to contact in order to give his agent access. Deaver and Malik reveal their true identities when he does this. Deaver's MI6 in Lux is just a cover for a secret CIA website. Additionally, the Night Owl is a well-known individual rather than a sculpture. Halban Vaisley, Daniel Saleh, the first criminal Elizabeth and Red ever put behind bars, welcome back. In the end, Malta's realization allows us to check in with Red as a wrestler in demo. He is well-groomed once more and looking for a home with a clearly agitated agent. He informs her that he desires 2 stories, 30,000 square feet, privacy, and no kitchen. And as she shows him a lovely room with a nautical theme that has a chef's kitchen and an indoor balcony. Why is this property so important to him? I guess we'll find out next week. Besley, a different criminal who finds Dem's switch to the police amusing, is back at Lux. Additionally, I sincerely hope this joke endures the entire season. When he thinks back to Elizabeth's eventual betrayal, which resulted in his return to an illegal prison, he finds it less amusing. He also has no idea why Bannifer Moore or the Chinese want to free him. But Wu Jan and a lot of bad guys have just arrived and shot their way into the CIA black site with such ease that it's actually a little unsettling. He'll find out soon enough. While Malik endeavors attempt to smuggle Veselite out through the garage, Rester and Dem fight the gunman. Dem deduces that a shady individual must have informed Wu Jun of Veselite's position, and Wrestler demonstrated his ability to multitask by calling Cooper to inform him of the situation. Because Malik is the swindler, Devers is also about to fire a gun at him at this point. As she raises her gun, he shoots her in the chest and then runs away with his kidnapped freelancer. Don't be concerned because she was wearing a vest. Everyone agrees that Gerard Wuging and the threat posed by former blacklisters must be taken seriously after Red shows up in DC, where volos have been issued for all relevant criminals. Dem's concern only grows when he discovers that Red is traveling by public transportation without a single bodyguard in sight when he inquires about security. Malik compliments Cooper on his direct communication with Cooper's mother's family when they meet. Due to the secrecy surrounding that event, she joined MI6 in order to never again be in the middle of such deception, and now she wants to join the task force to finish the work her mother started. She says, just one case, which is TB lingo for the rest of the season. Sha, welcome to the team. Because it was so horrible, I really hope that no one ever tells you the specifics of your mother's death. Vasily is finally introduced to Wu Jan. They can discuss a common